With COVID-19 rapidly spreading, it is crucial that the government applies strict measures to keep people at home in what may be called a partial lockdown or local quarantine, and doing it now rather than later. These are the economic calculations behind local quarantine. With 55% of the workforce in the informal sector, there is enough reason to worry about locking down cities completely. No work means no pay and no safety net. For the bulk of micro, small, and medium enterprises, this could be a severe shock to their businesses. According to the World Bank report Aspiring Indonesia, only 1 out of 5 Indonesians are economically secure. Over 60 million people are vulnerable to falling into poverty. Nearly 25 million Indonesians live on under $1 a day, who are classified as poor. For the financial services sector, this means risk from delayed loan repayments by these vulnerable individuals and SMEs. For retailers, COVID-19 should prep them for irrational buying behavior. Demand has been moving faster than the supply side, which is experiencing supply chain shocks from limitations in economic activities elsewhere in the world. These considerations are paramount in mapping out potential impact of any economic shock triggered by the rapid spread of the virus. Therefore, a well-planned, targeted, partial lockdown limiting mobility while maintaining essential needs is overdue. Stricter emergency measures in binding regulations are needed, besides mere appeals for social distancing. Businesses and the government should prepare local quarantines and coordinate and ensure stockpiling of staple needs most needed by Indonesians, such as rice, chicken, and shallots. Banking operations to minimize disruptions to cash flows also should be consolidated with the financial services industry and authorities. Most important is ensuring subsidies and fiscal incentives to be targeted to those most vulnerable to economic shocks. Spending on housing, fuel, electricity, education, and transportation comprise most of the people's non-food spending. Cash transfers should focus on these spending items on top of staple foods for the bottom 30% who are poor and most prone to falling into poverty. This is an unprecedented situation requiring unprecedented measures. The government has the power to issue strict regulations for Indonesians to stay home and slow down deaths and infections. At the time of writing this op-ed 2 weeks ago, 14 provinces reported positive cases and deaths. As of Sunday, the virus has spread to 30 of the province's 34 provinces. Government officials listen to the health experts. They have recommended local quarantines on top of mass testing to slow down the rapid spread of COVID-19. Our hospitals are overwhelmed, medical personnel are dying. Protect the people, not only their economies, but also their health.